Welcome back to Runiverse. I'm Andrew, and in this video, I'm unboxing this giant box. So I ordered this a few weeks ago from Japan. This is Pokemon All-Stars Get Together and Battle Game, which I guess is the most recent version of Pokemon Master Trainer. And I thought it'd be fun to try it out if I can, assuming I can get translations to work well enough. But as soon as it arrived today, I realized I had to do an unboxing. I did not realize how big this box was going to be. Take a look. This is a standard size playmat underneath. So I got my Ditto playmat out for the occasion. And yeah, I was very surprised by the size. I haven't opened it up yet. So I used my cell phones, my current cell phone and my old cell phones and my fiance's old cell phone to do all the recordings. This is the spare one. Pretty much running out of cell phones at this point, but trying to do a visual translate is not really working. So I'll probably limit the translation attempts and just take a look at the pieces. So first of all, how do we get inside? So it looks like this is like a giant tuck box rather than like a conventional board game box. So I just pop that side open and slide all this out. Whoa. Guess we should look at the box back before we move on, but it's basically just what does the board look like and some cards. So we're going to see all that in a second. And then here we go. So what's in here? This is just a spacer just to make the box bigger. Some more spacers so that the box again has to be bigger. And then this is the board. This is not a particularly thick board. Again, this is not the board game quality I'm used to, but this folds out to be even bigger. This weird bookend fold in the middle and kind of a thinnish cardboard stock. Like in a board game, the boards are generally pretty thick, and then the tokens that you punch from, this is maybe about as thick as one of those, maybe even a little bit. No, this is like half that thickness. So the quality's not super high. The price was a little bit on the pricey side, but that was probably a lot in part for the shipping. And it would have been nice to get a super good collection piece, but I didn't order it for the quality. I ordered it for the Pokemon nostalgia, and hopefully there's something resembling something playable in here. It's kind of awkward. I can't even fold this to put it away because it's this like double fold. And then again, to exacerbate the size issue, we've got a bunch of more empty space. So we got some tiny cards and some slightly less tiny cards. Some other tiny cards, and some characters. So we'll look at all that up close. Here we have Great Ball, and that's like a stack of cards here. We'll go through this versus card, stack of cards of this size. And then here we have Ash, the trainer. I wonder if you battle against him. Let's take a look and see who else is in this stack. So we have Ash. We have this lady whose name I forget. We have Leon. We have Jesse. We have James. We have Go. It's kind of my least favorite Pokemon character, I think. But that's a different rant for a different day. So those are the characters. Interesting lineup for sure. I wonder if these are, again, who you play as or against. Is her name B? I think her name might be B. That's a very odd inclusion in this list. And let's take a look at these characters. Oh, so these are all just, I was going to say these are all just Ash or Red, but these are it's like long-haired characters, and they actually appear to be the same sculpt. Rather, I think these three are the same sculpt. So these are the girl character with the longer hair, and then we have like a more conventionally boy character in these colors. So yellow appears in both, but otherwise there's green, blue, purple, and red. And then they couldn't even afford full-size dice, so they spent all the money on the box budget, and we've got these tiny little dice here, which I actually do like this size of die, actually. And then a bag of Pokemon and other paraphernalia. Take a look inside this bag. All right, let's see if these are a good quality These are going to be all our Pokemon, and they are absolutely not good quality. These are like maybe a hair more than cardstock. Like, I think I've had TCG cards that were this thick, and they're definitely not anything more quality than cardboard. But this first one we punch out here, they just punch out pretty cleanly, so that's nice. We have an Arcanine, and here is some kind of board I assume you use in the game. Hopefully I can figure that out. I will certainly say there seem to be a lot of Pokemon. So let's take a look at all the sheets. Get this box out of the way. Oh, it's so flimsy. Feels like I just bought a shirt from a discount clothes outlet. All right, so we got some rare Pokemon on here as well as some common. We got Solgaleo and Lunala. We also have Grookey and Sobble. So an interesting mix there. Here's Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, down through Abra. So we got some classic Kanto Pokemon. Looks like Jiggly or Clefairy fell out there. We have Kadabra and Alakazam, so this is just continuing our Kanto count. Although it's definitely not all of them. We're skipping around a bit. Put that sheet there. And we got some more Kantos, and then we start on some Johtos and moving on. And looks like they didn't really skip any of the starters. So we got Chimchar and Piplup, and Snivy and Oshawott. And this is the last sheet. Got a Mimikyu down at the bottom. Ooh, very nice Rowlet line through the Decidueye. So yeah, a lot of rare and legendary Pokemon, and a lot of starters, and then a few to mix it up in between. So nobody's... Seems like if you have a favorite Pokemon, they tried to get it in here. Of course, it's not going to get everybody's favorite. For example, I did not happen to see a Ditto. But it looks like they don't really have special abilities. They just have like some dice and then maybe an evolution line and a type. So they wouldn't really be able to capture the essence of Ditto anyway. Let's see, there's just a few other things. I guess this is just some like safety stuff. I guess maybe this is the rules. Got a black and white rules booklet. Oh yeah, that's the rules. So, ooh, that's going to be fun to try to dig through. I might just look up the rules to the classic Master Trainer board game and hope that everything is the same. Preparing for Kasumi board. So it's just like dynamically changing every second. Blue color legends, color Pokemon chips as well have, once the mountain orientation of the chip placed to the field board aside, the please leave it. Preparation of the gardens event card and items, item cards and events respectively once orientated. Once orientation of the mountain to well have, please put on the card placed to aside the field board. Yep, that's not going to work. Let's put the rules aside for now. And we can take a look at some more cards. Oh, so we've got like different, these have the same back. Oh yeah, so these are all like a mystery item back that looks like a Dragon Ball for some reason. And yeah, we already saw the Great Balls, some Ultra Balls. We got Master Ball, just one of those. Some Flip something. Rotate something. An X something. A Heart something. Oh, an Arrow +1 something. I got a bunch of those. There's also a +2 and +3. So, oh, and a +4. So if anybody wants to pause and just like translate everything for me. +5. Yeah, definitely leave that in the comments. Probably get some more Pokemon on the screen before we go, but there's also this stack we can look through, and then that's going to be it. So let's see what the back here is. So it's a very similar back to what we had here. That's like question mark Dragon Ball. Here we have the exclamation point Dragon Ball. And let's see what it actually is. So it looks like a poison symbol. We got a verse. A lot of verses. Mew and Mewtwo. Several of those. I guess I should do this on camera. We got a get +1. +2. +3. Everything mixes up. And coming toward the end of the deck, yeah, just these like poison looking symbols. So those are the cards that you can get. Wonder if there's like a matching symbol on the board that looks like that. Yeah, here's a question mark circle. And are there exclamation point circles? No, but there are a lot of exclamation points in a circle. They just don't look like Dragon Balls. But I wonder if those are what that means, that you would draw from that deck. And I'm looking at it. It looks like every exclamation point symbol has the same text in it. So it might just be saying draw from the deck. How brave do I have to be to try to translate it again? It does. It says draw events card. Follow the instructions. So there you go. You draw an event card, which would be an exclamation point card, which says, come on, come on. It says events card. Other and the of like this replace the. Other and my Pokemon of one like this replace the. Well, there you go. That clears that up. All right, now I'm not going to show every Pokemon on the screen, but if you just psychically tell me from the future which ones you want to see, I will put them up on this camera imminently. So just keep thinking of the one you want, and I'm going to show them all. Just the ones you want to see, obviously. So there you go. That one's for you. And then, of course, you asked for that one. To see Croconaw. You kind of, you don't have to think that kind of thought, but there's the Gardevoir you wanted. Yep, you wanted to see Groudon. Let's see, who else did you want to see? I can feel it. Oh my god, you want to see Arceus. You wanted to see Tepig. Oh, I'm getting the sense that you don't want to skip Oshawott. There you go. And, oh, yep, you wanted to see the Water Shuriken himself, as well as Decidueye, Yveltal. Of course, I'm only going to show the ones whose names I remember, otherwise that'd be very embarrassing. You wanted to see the Mimikyu. You wanted to see Gyarados. Ooh, good choice. Haunter, Alakazam. I hope I don't have to sort these later. Glaceon. Vaporeon. Fine evolution choices, by the way. Articuno. Yep. Oh, where did, I'm looking at these out of order. And then, of course, Pikachu. Some Pikachu on Pikachu here, which probably makes a good way to end it. Or Pikachu with a Pikachu on its forehead. So thanks for watching my unboxing. Let me know what you think. Please go ahead and translate everything for me and put it in the comments. Subscribe so we can get more subscribers, and bye.